As I sat down to have lunch with my family yesterday in the restaurant, this old man sitting next to us could not help but admire the relationship we each had. He watched us as we prayed for our meals and watched as we ate together and talked together. He reached over and introduced himself, and he asked me what faith was I from. And I began to explain to him that I was brought up in the Catholic faith. And I explained to him things that I never thought were possible for me to explain. You see, back in 2020, when we had the COVID-19 pandemic and everyone had to stay home, it was very challenging for me because I was accustomed to going to my Sunday Mass, going for our confession on Saturdays. All these things that were otherwise viewed as routine had changed. During that time, I had to learn to sustain myself through prayer at home. And given the time that I was at home, I realized that this life is not about what religion you are. It's about your relationship with God. Eventually, after the pandemic, I did go back to Mass, and I realized that on one occasion my daughter walked in and she pointed out that at the very entrance as you walked into the church that they were selling items. And she recalled that during the time at home and us continuing to go through the Bible, she remembered Jesus' teaching that my Father's house is a place of prayer. And that stood out to her, and she brought it back to me, and it stood out to me as well. You see, sometimes when we become so invested in our faith and our religion, we tend to forget the very message of God. When I went into church and I took my confession and I sat down to pray, it's as if there was an entity there that would not allow my words to come forth. I felt confused and I felt afraid. Eventually I stood up and sat back on the pew because I could not get the words out, and I realized that that place that I once considered a sanctuary, that place that I once considered my safe haven, was no longer a place that was fit for me or that of my family. We started realizing that the Sunday Missal was much different than the Holy Bible. So I decided to continue to stay home and to continue to worship God from the confines of my home, to continue to have a relationship with God and not a relationship with church. So often we get entangled in religion. So often we get entangled with seeing people that we are familiarized with. But I tell you the truth, when you find God, when you have a relationship with God, when He's present in your life, the very things that you're accustomed to, the very things that you clinged to, will depart from your life. I hope that if you're listening to this message, that you understand that it is more important for you to have a relationship with God than it is for you to have a relationship with your church. The times we're living in are considered darker than any times that we've had in the past. But always remember, no matter how dark it gets, focus on who you are. Remember, we are all children of God, and no matter how dark it gets, for children who carry the light of God, you will only shine brighter. I hope that this message meets